Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, March 16th. If you've been following me, there's been a lot to talk about lately. Today, the moon goes into Aquarius in the morning, and just before it goes into Aquarius, it passes by Pluto, connecting as it does every month with that planet of depth, of power, of transformation, bringing a kind of a reckoning to check in with your deep, true self. And are you on track with being honest with yourself and being and changing in the ways that you need to change to be your true self? So that those deeper themes of transformation, and of course, Saturn, no, not Saturn, Pluto is currently in its very final minutes of the last degree of Capricorn. So it is really completing this Capricorn energy. Of course, it's not done. Nothing in astrology is ever done. It will be returning to the final degrees of Capricorn after it goes into Aquarius for a couple months here in the spring. And but as we experience Pluto moving through these final minutes of Capricorn, there's really this feeling of pressure to complete, to conclude, to come to terms with, to bring order to things that we've been working on for a very long time. So bringing things to a conclusion so that they feel complete and are ready to transition to something new. Interestingly enough, of course, the moon is shifting into Aquarius. And so we have this little taste of that Aquarian energy, which we get from the moon as it travels through the signs every month. And this taste of the moon going into Aquarius reminds us of what it feels like to connect with higher level thinking, problem solving, outside the box thinking. It brings a kind of detachment so we can disconnect or unplug from our feelings a little bit and see things more objectively. And all of it is important, right? It wouldn't be good if we were only objective and never had feelings about things. But there's also a point where it's kind of refreshing to step out of things that bring feelings all the time. And so Aquarius brings that breath of fresh air. It's like opening up the window, bringing in some fresh air, some breeze, some new thinking, some new possibilities. And of course, we do still have 4 planets in Pisces. So even with the moon in Aquarius, we're still going to be feeling things. We're still doing this deeper process of letting go. And yesterday I was talking about the conjunction between Mercury and the Sun and Neptune, and we're still in that as the Mercury Sun conjunction forms exact today. So those themes are there of the dissolving of structure, of guidelines, of descriptions and explanations. I gave a fun example yesterday of looking in a course catalog and choosing your classes based on not the course descriptions, but your professor's picture. So check out yesterday's video for more on that. But anyway, so as the moon goes through Aquarius for the next 2 days, we have this opportunity to shake things off a little bit, step outside, open our minds and access breakthrough. So what does breakthrough, where do you need breakthroughs, right? Where are those breakthroughs waiting for you? And it's just like the Aquarian energy is a reminder that those answers were always there. And it's just that we weren't ready to see them, or we weren't open to it for whatever reason. And when we get out of our own way, it's like the lightning bolt comes in, the light bulb turns on, and we have these aha moments where we go, oh, there's the clarity. That's what I need to do, or that's how I can think about it, or those are the words I can use. And that Aquarian energy helps us to access that breakthrough. So just real quick, to work with that Aquarian energy and optimize, make the most of this open window, so to speak, is you want to think about clearing your mind. You want to think about making empty space, because those new possibilities are attracted to empty space. So if you're filling your mind up with preconceived assumptions, there's not a whole lot of empty space for the new solutions to find you. So you want to just take a little time to go for a walk, shake things off, sit and space out and stare out the window, you know, something where you're just clearing your mind and sitting with a nice cup of tea or coffee and just letting yourself be blank, because that is what allows the new ideas some space to come in, and some feeling of welcome, right? We want to welcome in the new thinking and the new solutions. So you might want to think about, what is it I would like a breakthrough in? You know, what am I stuck or frustrated on? And maybe write it down and then forget about it, right? Let it go, let your mind go blank. But when it's in the process of asking, that you're also attracting those answers. So ask for what you want clarity on, and then let go of needing to control the arrival of that answer, and let it pop in as it wishes. So that's how to work with Aquarian energy, and doing the work, especially in the morning, the early part of the day, that work of Mercury, sorry, not Mercury, the moon, the moon in those final degrees of Capricorn, passing by Pluto and asking us to sort of come to terms with something, or be honest with ourselves, connect with a deeper truth. And you may find that that's something you need to speak up about, you know, voice your truth, say to someone, something you need to share honestly, or maybe it's just a place where you need to be honest with yourself and come to terms with something. And then through the process of connecting with that deeper place of your own power, which is where your truth and your power are very connected. So feeling into that, and letting yourself be truthful with yourself, and ask, what is that place of truth? And then you're kind of setting the stage for, as the moon shifts into Aquarius, to open your mind to those bigger picture insights. And we are in the midst of times of shift, of change. We are doing this work of completion, of letting go, of finalizing things, with next week's energies, with the spring equinox, with the new moon in Aries, with Pluto going into Aquarius. We're going to have some new beginnings and some opportunities to start off in a new direction, to claim new ways of being, new parts of ourselves, step into higher possibilities for ourselves and for our lives. And so again, just opening your mind to what that might look like, letting go of preconceived notions or expectations or hopes or dreams, so that you can make way for what's really there for you and what is waiting for you to get out of the way, so you can become aware of it. Right on. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. And if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you if you already have subscribed. I really appreciate your support and all your likes and comments. You can learn more about working with me at astrologyheals.com. I do have room right now for working with individuals in depth on your own healing process, on your own manifestation process, on making the most of these energies of starting out new, and what that could look like for you, what rebirth, what a new sense of self will look like for you, and looking at your chart. So I am available. You can book a session with me at astrologyheals.com. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.